from a pure quarterbacking standpoint, who is Ronald?
Let's go, gentlemen! Hey, it's the heavyweight fight tonight!
Yo, what's going on, everybody? The Fantasy Football Bootcamp is back in business. Week 6, Piggy Bank Picks, Fantasy Football Flojo, and then you know who we got here, 7 o'clock. You guys know what time it is.
Once again, welcome Week 6 Fantasy Football Bootcamp presented to you by Warzone Sports Network. If you guys can, please, you guys don't know how much it means to us. Please hit that subscribe button, smash it, people's elbow, do whatever you got to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that comments. Tear us up in the comments, give us our flowers in the comments, let us know what we're doing right, let us know what we're doing wrong. Disclaimer, number 1, we're going to butcher some names in this show. Number 2, this show is intended for the beginners. Doesn't mean that you experts can get a little bit of game, but this show is intended for the beginners. Let's get into segment 1, player profile. Kareem Hunt, killing the game. Great return on investment. Outside of Mike Williams, might be the number 1 return on investment for this year's draft so far after 5 weeks. Flojo, talk to the people. What you got on our man, on Piggy's man, Kareem Hunt? We know he gonna do his thing. So let's let you get some words in first before he takes over the whole segment.
Yeah, bro. I'm just setting the table, man. I'm just warming it up. I'm keeping the pot stirring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But here's the deal. I don't have any shares, bro. I'm so hurt. The writing was on the wall, right? We all thought maybe Chubb, how's it gonna look? Can they both really succeed in this offense? Yes, and some more, yes. Because dude, right now it's looking like Kareem Hunt is actually the RB1 in that offense. Although both look amazing, although both continue to finish as an RB1 consecutively every single week. Kareem Hunt, bro, they're manufacturing touches for him. They're throwing him swing passes. They're getting this dude the rock. Right? He's hurdling, he's jumping, he's trucking, he's housing. My man is doing such heavy work, and it's already been known. It's not like this is surprising, right? Kareem Hunt put it down. I think his first or second year in the league, balled out, bro. The dude is a straight baller. We all knew that. It was just a matter of, can they give him enough looks, right? I think he's put it all to bed. If you took him in the 5th and 6th, you are so happy. You got an RB1. Congratulations. Right? So if you rolled the dice and you were smart enough to say, hey, I want this guy as my RB2 and I'm going to reach for him, smart move, pat yourself on the back, throw it up to my boy Piggy and serve him up with some knowledge, bro.
Let's start it, man. 2017, rookie season, RB4. 2018, he only played 11 games and was RB11. All right. Then, situation happened. We're going to skip that year because he only played 8 games and he went to a new team. Then just last year, he was RB10. And then this year, he's RB6. So that tells me when he plays at least 11 games, he's been nothing but an RB1. And I thought you draft those in the 1st round, but you get this guy in the 4th round, and y'all keep sleeping every year. I made a post last year. I said, hey, Chubb and my boy Kareem Hunt, that's Ingram Kamara part 2. People didn't want to listen. You can have both. They were both RB1s last year. And guess what? This year, they're also both RB1s. He is going off. Kareem Hunt is that dude. He can catch the ball. He can, I think he can pass the ball too. Shoot, he can do everything. Kareem Hunt is that guy. And another thing too, people try to have this narrative where they were saying, well, Nick Chubb missed 4 games last year. That's why Kareem Hunt was up there. No, that's false. If you look at the stats, Kareem Hunt does better with Nick Chubb on the field. And if you want to do your homework and come back at me, talk to me. But that's a true thing. So this whole thing about someone missing games is just sloppy and lazy work on someone else's part. But I'm telling you, Kareem Hunt, man, is that guy. Supreme Kareem should be in all your leagues. because he's in almost all of mine, at least 90%. And that's all I got to say about my boy, because I can go on and on. Like, you know.
I love it. I love it. Great return on investment. Shout out to GMM Network, Bogart Scott, and our brother JD Guccini at Heart to Start, man. They preach that ROI. And if you drafted them in the 5th, you got great return on investment, man. That's something that we preach. That's something that I've borrowed and soaked up a little bit of game from all the veterans across the community. But what could you get? Someone actually hit me up this week and asked, would you trade, I think it was Keenan Allen and Hunt for Alvin Kamara? Would you do that trade? Either or?
I mean,
on the spot.
It depends. It depends. I mean, if you need a receiver, I would do it.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, I feel like Hunt is going to be the better play over Kamara. That's what it looks like. I mean, you just got to go with the OC and what the game plan is and the quarterback situation and how the offense is moving. And the bloodline for the Browns is Kareem Hunt. So if you need a receiver, I mean, yeah, dang, you get 2 for 1. Sometimes you got to do that. But that sounds like a team that's probably like, 1-4, 2-3, and you're trying to make a move. But if you're flying high, you 3-2, 4-1, 5-0, then you don't have to make that move, in my opinion.
For sure. Moving on to segment number 2, what everybody loves, what our brother Tony Tucker loves. Shout out to Warzone Sports Network. The projection battles in the blue corner, repping the Dodgers t-shirt with the bling. Normally you can see this man with a Kobe jersey or card. Flojo. In the red corner, we got the hog himself, Piggy Bank Picks. All right, I want everything above the waist. If you guys seen that Tyson Fury Wilder fight, it's a hard act to follow, but I expect nothing less from the two of you gentlemen. Quarterback, Dak Prescott versus New England, 23.5 points. Over or under? Piggy, get in there.
Man, Dak Prescott, he's nice, bro. He's throwing touchdowns. Let's just go with last week. I think he had, let me see my notes here real quick. Dak Prescott had 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and interception. Guess what? That was 21.5. So you telling me that this guy's going to get 23.5? Get out of here, man. He ain't doing more than 303 touchdowns in a pit, bro. I'm going to go with the easy under. And who are they playing? They're playing New England. Look, man, New England, I know they made Mills, the rookie, look nice last week, but that's not happening again. I mean, they made Tom Brady, the GOAT, look silly. They made some other guys. They made Jameis Winston look average as hell. I know he's, hit and miss, but hey, you got to give them their roses. I think the Patriots are, middle of the pack, but Belichick, man, it's Belichick, baby. He's just going to get better as the year comes. So Dak Prescott, bro, 23.5, that's an easy under, bro. Layup, left hand. I'll give it to Wilder now.
Yo, layup, left hand. Layup, left hand. I done threw that before it hit the backboard, homie. I'm swatting your weak left-handed layup. Here's the deal, all right? You want to mention that? Did you mentioned Davis Mills, right? And you mentioned Bill Belichick. Yo, it ain't Belichick, homie. It's Brady. Brady came back in. He had to say peace to the whole city, bro. He didn't want to do any harm. You know what I'm saying? He had to show love to the people that showed up for him. So he did what he needed. He got out with the dub. He didn't show out. Here's how it's going to go down, bro. Dallas been running the ball heavy, right? Zeke's eating, Pollard's eating, everyone's eating, and Dak's still putting up, what'd you say, 303? Come on, bro. That's with everybody else eating. Okay, this week, I ain't worried about no New England D, bro. They've been dropped from all my squads. Lost all credibility. They got nothing left. Dallas is on fire, bro. This team is legit, and Dak's running the show. Standing in the pocket, right? Big ball in it. My man is dropping dimes. He ain't afraid of nothing. He's going to get out the pocket and get about 25 on the ground for you. All right. I do see a slight shift from the running game this week to embarrass this New England squad. They're coming in for blood. It's a statement game. Dak's going to put everything on wax. He's going over 24, and you can bank that, Piggy Bank Picks.
Ooh, he put a little sprinkle on there. Let's move on to the running back debate. We got King Henry himself versus Buffalo, 19.5 over under. What you got, Flojo?
Man, I got a big fat U for under. You know what I'm saying? Here's why. Buffalo Bills, bro, against that Titans D. Man, you want to talk about Swiss cheese? Is there anything worse? Melted cheese? Titans D is so terrible, right? Buffalo's putting up 40, 50 burgers in their sleep, son. So guess what's going to happen, right? Tennessee's going to go down 3 scores. King Henry, King who? We don't need you no more, dog. We might throw you a couple more passes this year, but this is the week finally. You know also why? I'm not playing them this week, okay? If I'm not playing you, you ain't balling out. I've been playing against Derrick Henry every single week, bro. This is the week. Complete under because they're chasing points. Game script. My boy Josh Stallion is going to do what he do, right? He's going to get you 4 or 5 TDs. This ain't even going to be close, bro. This is a bloodbath. This is the blow-up game for my boy Diggs. And this is where you see your boy King Henry take a seat. Feel me?
Ooh. What you got?
I'm going to be real. Buffalo Bills are like the best run defense in the game right now. And they faced, Najee Harris, his first career start, Miles Gaskin, Gibson, David Johnson, or whoever's there, and then CEH. They are not Derrick Henry, okay? King Henry is that dude, the RB1 right now, bro. The guy that gets touchdowns. To get 19.5, all it needs is 100 yards and a touchdown and maybe a reception or 2, which is very, very, very likely for King Henry. This is the biggest human being at the running back position, bigger than Jim Brown, one of the greatest of all time, the pioneers in the game. Give the king his throne. So you got to step back a little, man. I know the Buffalo, Bills are for real. I know they're going to put up points, but Derrick Henry is the bloodline. And look, Tannehill's going to try to move this ball, man. He got Julio back now. He got A.J. Brown back. So what does that mean? That opens it up for Derrick Henry, and they have to control the time of possession to beat the Buffalo Bills. So Vrabel, he's going to go out there, be hard-nosed. Derrick Henry, baby, 19.5. I say he's going to struggle a little bit, but he's going to get me 20 to win this and be 2-0 versus this guy, Flojo.
Ooh. All right. Well, let's move on to the wide receiver. Hollywood Brown versus the Los Angeles Chargers. You guys have agreed to the projected 12.5. Piggy, over under. What you got for Hollywood?
Man, I'm going to go over. Look, once again, it's another tough matchup. Derrick Henry, tough matchup. Chargers, tough matchup. Sante Samuel Jr. may be going to be on them. It don't even matter. My note just fell, but it's okay. Freestyle. Look, 12.5, that's easy, bro. That's easy work for Hollywood because this man is his own enemy. And he's wide receiver 7. Is that right? Wide receiver 7? Yeah, right now, wide receiver 7. Crazy. And guess what? He could have been like wide receiver 2 if he didn't drop 3 touchdowns at one game. So, to me, bro, it's going to be a shootout. You saw the Browns-Chargers. This is going to be a very similar game. Lamar Jackson put people on notice that he's not this running quarterback only. He's been showing you guys 400, 300 yards. He's dropping those. And guess what? Bateman's going to be out there. He's not going to be 100%, but Bateman's going to be out there. That's a big body. And I said early on Fantasy Football Bootcamp that when Bateman comes on, the slot's going to open. That means that Hollywood's going to be moving around, and it's going to be beautiful. You're going to finally see this new offense. Lamar Jackson, Hollywood Brown, 12.5. That's a gimme to me. I know it's a tough matchup, but I trust it because this guy runs behind defenses like it's nothing. Lamar's just going to float it up there, or he might do a little hop step and throw it down, and the dude does the rest. So give me my boy Hollywood. Woo!
Flojo, what you got? Hit him with that counter.
Oh, here's the deal, right? You got to love what Hollywood's been doing. If you even go back to last season, my man, as a consistent receiver, you put him on those consistency rankings, he's there, bro. And that's the last kind of guy you think like Hollywood, bro. He ain't consistent. My man has been legit, right? And I must add, I wasn't sold. I'm super impressed by what he's doing. But here's the deal. Derwin James, right? Get up all in your chest with Mark Andrews. You mentioned Asante Samuel Jr. We go, get up in that boy's chest. He's light, bro. He's light in the pants, right? My man's a $140. He can't get off no press. What are you going to do, bro? You're going to lock him up. That's exactly what's going to go down. Yes, they're going to be chasing points. All right, but my man struggles to get off the press, and I do believe this is going to be that one letdown week. It's going to be close. Like I said, he has been consistent. I don't think he gets a biscuit this week. All right, and that's why I'm fading, and that's why I think that he's going to go under. He's going to get you 60, 70, 80 because he's been that consistent. I do believe in his talent, but I think he's a little light in the shorts, bro, and he's going to get locked up. He's going to get manhandled a little bit, and Lamar's going to have to take it into his own hands. Lamar's been putting in work. He's been a straight thrower. right? He's been putting in work. He's got 300, 400 yards. Letting people know, bro, he ain't just legs and shakes. But guess what? This is the week. He's going to have to get outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it a little bit, right? He's going to do what he used to do and throw for about 200, 250. And I do not think your boy Hollywood is going to be celebrating with the Dodgers this come Sunday. You feel me?
Ooh, I like it. I like it. All right, moving on to the tight end projection debate. Rackwell, Darren Waller, the beast. Shout out to Waller. Shout out to our brother Plug. Shout out to the Pace League. Versus Denver, stingy defense. 12.5. Flojo, over under for Waller.
So we talked about it pre-segment, right? How you gonna get fired on your day off, bro? And there's a lot of stuff going on with that. And I heard someone else say that if they opened up everyone's personal emails in the league, there'll be a lot more dudes that got put on notice. Let's be real. All right. But here's the thing. I feel like if you're coming in, you're subbing, I think it's the OC. I'm not exactly sure who's taking over. You're relying on your players, your studs. You're doing what you need to do to scratch a dub, right? Turmoil, everyone's shook. Derek Carr, you know what I'm saying? Like they had relationships with Gruden, and stuff changes when this type of stuff comes out, man. You're saying negligent stuff and you're hurting some people, bro. So I believe, right? Focus this game plan on your straight ballers. Darren Waller equals baller, right? Force feed them just like week one, pepper them with targets. We don't even know who's on the outside. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Let them double Waller. 5, 6, 8 yard outs, shorten the game, try to get an ugly dub against a good squad. Focus your game plan on your real players and your playmakers. That's why the Walrus is going to do work this week. Even if he doesn't get a biscuit, bro, I'm going about 8 or 9 for 90 yards. Give me that. Give me that all day.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. Piggy, what you got to say about that?
All right, man. Well, I don't know what you're talking about because I don't even know enough for the points. But hey, look, check this out, man. Check this out. Darrell Waller, here's a guy that's not going to get these points, bro. Because I'm telling you, man, the Broncos are for real. This is one of the best secondaries in the game. And it's a rivalry game, y'all. It's a division game. So guess what? Sometimes those are really sloppy. And especially when you lose your head coach, that's big time. If guys want to pass that over like it ain't nothing, yeah, you can trust your big time guys. But guess what? I saw a Raider team that folded versus the Chicago Bears last week. Now, that could be because of the controversy and, some players that want to fight, go through a wall for a guy that, doesn't deserve it. But I'm just saying this, man. The Broncos are nothing to play with. Javonte is going to be running. We know Gordon's going to be running. The Broncos game plan and Teddy Two Gloves is to just move the chains, control the time of possession, and limit Derek Carr and his team. Look, these guys are 0-2 for a reason, okay? And they lost that game before these emails. And Darren Waller has not done that well. I mean, he's actually got, 12.5 that we're talking about? He got that twice this year so far. Only twice, 2 out of 5 games. So, yeah, maybe he could come back, and I think he will because Darren Waller's that good. But he's not going to do it versus Denver Broncos. I'm not saying don't start him. You got to start Darren Waller every week. But I just don't see it. The consistency of the tight end position is a very hard thing to come by. And I just think that Simmons, you brought up, Derwin James for the Chargers, Simmons and all them boys, Patrick Surtain. I mean, I think they're just going to do a little something, bro, to get Waller out the game because that's my focus as a defensive coordinator. Take Waller out the game, let Derek Carr, Jacobs, and all these guys try to do something. Because if that OC is the new head coach, guess what? His mind is spinning everywhere, bro. It's one thing to be an OC. It's another thing to go through walkthroughs and have a game plan and get your boys ready. To me, it's going to be an ugly game, like you said. And if it's an ugly game, I think it's in my favor to win this. And I want to go 3-1, 4-0, baby. That's what I want. So,
hey, let me check. Last time I checked, you haven't done that once, right? All right. Thank you.
Oh, okay. That's okay. But I'm in head in every fantasy league that we're playing in, right?
Okay. Hey, bro, we're talking about boot camp here, homie. I don't know you want to flex on other league.
My bad.
Hey, keep it above the waist.
All right.
Hey, that wraps up segment number 2. Shout out to our platform, Warzone Sports Network, for giving us the opportunity to do what we do and do what we love, man. Moving on to segment number 3, the 20-second takes. This is real simple. We don't neglect any team on this show. You got these bigger networks. They don't show love to the smaller markets, man. We love the small. We the small market right now in this fantasy football thing. So we're going to get into it. Flojo, NFC West, 20-second take. Take us to the NFC West. Go.
So this will be fast. Niners are on a bye. But here's what I think though, right? So what's this squad going to look like coming out of this stretch, right? Is it still going to be Lance? Are they going to go back to Jimmy G, which I hope they don't? You know what I'm saying? Is Elijah Mitchell going to continue to carry the load? Jeff Wilson getting closer. A lot of turmoil, bro. A lot of, hopes were high for this squad, my squad. And I'm concerned, man. I don't know which way we're going. I don't know how it looks. I think you got to stick with Lance. Debo's been straight A balling. So who knows how it's going to look out of the bye? A lot of skepticism. I'm not too excited about what I've been seeing lately. Seattle, bro. Mr. Russ with the broken finger. My man's in the wheelchair. Look, dude, Geno Smith, career backup, right? He got some starts. He's never been great. Downgrade for all options, right? DK had a DNP today on Thursday. We're all concerned about what this offense is going to look like. Carson with the neck, AC, Alex Collins, So a whole bunch of for the Seahawks, right? And you kind of downgrade all those weapons. Not excited about anything there, even if it's just Lockett. Like now he's going to get seed. They're going to roll coverage. Like none of it looks good. Little concerned about the Seahawks. Cardinals, right? We got to be a little bit worried about what we saw with Kyler last week. One of the first times it was a letdown game for them. My man's shoulder a little banged up. I know he's light in the pants, but he's still nice with it. Chase Edmonds with a dud. So a couple concerns there. D-Hop kind of got back on track. They're still nice with it, man. That D's playing well. Don't ever underestimate the Cardinals. And I think playing Cleveland, right, with that stingy D, Chase Edmonds game. That's what I'm saying. They're going to use him outside, throw him some bubbles, get him outside the trenches, right? Because you're not trying to run up the gut, especially with James Conner. He's already 3 points, 0 yards of carry. It's going to be less than that this week. And then we got the Broncos. We talked about it real quick about the Raiders. Javonte, blow-up game. Finally, Melvin Gordon, a little banged up, a little hemmed up. Watch out for my boy. Watch out for my boy. Javonte finally breaking out. I just traded for him. Chris Carson for Javonte Williams. It's time, bro. It's time.
Okay, Piggy, get in there. AFC East.
AFC East. All right. Well, one of the worst.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I said Broncos. It was Rams. I'm tripping.
It's all right. We're going to swap it. You'll get it back.
But anyways, man. So, the AFC East with the worst team in the NFL, the Jets, they're on the bye. But no one really noticed. Anyways, so then my Miami Dolphins, bro, 6:38, and we playing the Jaguars bounce back game.
Bruv, mans and teams.
London town.
Yeah. Cheerio, Mike.
Hey. But yeah, man, so my boy is back to it. And what does that mean? Devontae Parker, it looks like he's banged up. And this means Jalen Waddle actually is going to get some damn targets. They actually going to use him, man. They drafted 6th overall over hundreds of players. But hey, Jalen Waddle is the guy that I think is someone you want to start in your flex if you need to. This is the week. I said last week it wasn't the week people try to say it was. Bro, I know my team better than y'all. So Waddle this week is for sure the dude. And hey, Myles Gaskin, bro, that's the one that I'm going to talk about a little later. But hey, I like Myles Gaskin in this game too because Tua really is going to bring this team up. I'm telling you, in the Jaguars to get right game. Anyways, moving forward, let's talk about the Bills. The Bills going to play the Tennessee Titans. Titans secondary is trash. So we know what that means. You know who's been eating? Yeah, Diggs. That dude's nice, everything. But guess what? Emmanuel Sanders, bro, is a seasoned vet, and all he does is get touchdowns. And that's what he's going to do, bro. He's going to do it again. It's going to be a shootout for sure. The Titans going to try to keep up. King Henry's going to get those points that we talked about. But Emmanuel Sanders is the guy that you want to go ahead and start. For sure, for me, all day. Moss and all them dudes, I'm not really feeling it. I really think it's going to be a lot of aerial attack for the Bills. Moving forward, though, we're going to go with the Patriots. Look, Henry is proving us that he is that same dude, bro. Henry has been nice his whole career. It was always about injury and staying healthy. He's doing it again, the 2 tight end set, and he was the better talent over Juju Smith. I know he's a little flashier, but Henry is the dependable tight end. That's somebody that I will look to start. And also Myers is just a safety blanket to put in your as a wide receiver too, or a flex, or how deep your leagues are with multiple flex. Myers is someone to look at, and that's all I got, fellas.
I'm gonna get in there and represent the AFC North. You can't go wrong with DJ, man. Deontay Johnson. He's Ben's favorite target. Unfortunately, Corvette is hurt. Hopefully he gets a speedy recovery, and I wouldn't mind him coming back as a Steeler fan. That's neither here nor there. DJ must start. It's him in the Claypool show, and he's a target monster. Can't miss with him. I've got Kareem Hunt going up against Arizona, man. I think it's going to be a rougher game than most people think. And I think you got to get him, like Piggy said about Edmonds, you got to get him on those bubble screens, get him on the outside, and I believe he can do work. And ROI, return on investment, baby. Moving on to Cincinnati versus Detroit. I think it's going to be the Mixon show. I don't know what's going on with Burrow. Doesn't seem like he's quite himself. I know he's got the throat contusion, got a little bit of that going on. But I expect a heavy dosage of the run and take advantage of that Lions defense, which still isn't quite there yet. And Cincinnati to get that dub and get out of there. Last but not least, Mark Andrews, man. Killed me Monday. I don't think he's going to put up 42, but I think he's going to have another solid day at the office. I think he's that one bright spot. I know Jackson has improved as a thrower, and he's the one reliable guy that he can always count on to catch the ball. So I look like Andrews in a soft spot versus the one bright spot versus that Chargers offense. Flojo, AFC West.
Yo, my bad, man. So instead of the Broncos, I'll do the Rams. So that's on me. But look at, man, the Chiefs, right? Well, what's going on, right? The concern, red alert. Where's Patty, right? Here's the deal, bro. Ain't nothing changed. My man's throwing a couple more picks than he usually does, right? Tyreek, we might be a little bit worried about that hammy. Hopefully he's a go. But to me, bro, it's just a smash play for the Chiefs, man. I think it's a statement game. I think, Patty's tired of hearing all the nonsense. My man's going to come out, right? He's going to spread the ball around. He's going to give Kelsey what he needs to get. He's going to scramble. He's going to do his thing. Smash play for Patty this week. Statement game, putting the league back on notice. Y'all forgot. The Chargers, right? We've been talking about the Chargers, bro. Man, oh man, right? Herbie, Big Mike. Talk about that ROI, right? Big Mike on that ROI has been nothing but gravy. Here's the deal. How long can it last, right? Keenan's going to have I think this is a nice bounce back game for Keenan, right? It's been all Eckler. It's been all Big Mike. Herbie's been doing nice. Tight ends have been getting involved. I think this is a bounce back game for Keenan, right? He's going to take more targets than Big Mike away. I see him, 8 to 10 balls and a biscuit, possibly 100 yards. So to me, it's a shift back to the real one of that team. And we saw it already when Mike Williams only saw 2 targets, even though they targeted the tight ends heavily. Look for Keenan Allen to have a nice game. And then, the Raiders, we talked about it, bro. It's that divisional game. Listen, I don't care who you are, bro. Linebacker, DB, Darren Waller's bigger than everybody. He's just as fast. My man, it doesn't matter to me, bro. You better double him because if you put anybody on him, single coverage, he's doing work. So I feel like they got to find ways to script him and get him the rock. And even if he's seeing multiple coverages, my man can do work in between. And I think that's the focal point. Derek Carr needs to find whatever people, I think even Piggy was saying, oh, Derek Carr's actually, but Derek Carr ain't nice, bro. He's never been nice. He ain't that QB for me, right? So we'll see what happens with that. Obviously, it's only Waller in that offense. Now, instead of the Broncos, I'm going back to the Rams, right? It's my boy Hendo. Turn into a workhorse, seeing mad volume. Don't get caught up by this Sony touchdown, bro. He ain't a thing, all right? It's all the Hendo show. Rams look to get back on track too. Light up that scoreboard. And Hendo's about to do work once again, slot him, and feel great about it.
Piggy, NFC East, what you got for us?
NFC East, NFC least, baby. Let's do it once again. All right. Well, when it comes to the Cowboys, they are, just banging, just every cylinder is hitting, bro. So check it out. Dak Prescott, he's going to, do what he does, man. It's going to be a good game. And CeeDee Lamb actually showed up. Finally, yo. I said it last week. He was going to, and he did. I expect it to continue because Amari Cooper is a little banged up, and the alpha male is just going to do his thing. It's number 88, that's my guy, CeeDee Lamb. Schultz and all that, man, look, he's playing him. But guess who's coming back? Like I said last week as well, Gallup is coming back. It's going to slow down just a little, guys. Trust me. And anyways, we'll move on to another team. The Eagles just played today, right? And, man, I thought Jalen Hurts was going to do a lot better in the passing attack because Buccaneers secondary is very bad, and Sherman went out early in this game too. So that was like, hey, pass the ball deep to Devontae Smith. I guess not, right? So it didn't happen, but, Miles Sanders, bro, what the heck? I told y'all, man, he slept with somebody because he's still not getting the ball, y'all. But Devontae Smith be happy. I told y'all to start Zach Ertz on my post as a sleeper. He got you that biscuit, and that's what you want from your tight end position. Now moving on to another team, the New York Giants, bro. They are banged up because they lost Barkley. I don't think Danny Dimes is playing at all. There's no way the way he took that hit. And then Shepard, I believe, is still hurt. Tooney, I feel like he could do solid. 70, 80 yards, maybe 6-7 receptions. I don't know about touchdowns, but I'll go with that. No problem. And the rest of the team, I'm not really sure with Booker and all that. He's all right. And then moving on to who was the very last team, the Washington football team. They're about to get slaughtered. But I like it, bro. I like it a lot because he's going to be throwing the ball. So Scary Terry, I think he's going to get his, bro. I love it because, Heineke, bro. The Chiefs defense is sorry, very sorry. They've been like that for a very long time. Andy Reid, wake up, bro. You got to do something because I don't know what's going on there, bro. But yeah, I like that a lot, man. Go get you some Tyler Heineke. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Respect. I'm going to take over for the NFC North. I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers, man. Kind of had a pedestrian season. Hasn't done anything too crazy outside of that Monday Night Football game versus Detroit. Sorry, Grandma. But he's playing Chicago, another division rival who he takes advantage of, seems like every season. I expect for him to actually do something and be accountable and put up some points on the board. Moving on, Minnesota, Dalvin Cook, finally healthy. They did the right thing and held him out. They should have held him out for all 3 weeks. Shouldn't have played that one half, which was embarrassing versus Cleveland. Healthy. I know that Carolina defense is a little bit intimidating, but you know what? That zone run scheme is proven. I expect for him to have 100 total yards and a biscuit. Swift versus Cincinnati, I think it's going to be Mixon tearing it up on one end. I think Swift is going to tear it up on the other end. Probably give you somewhere close to 16 points. He's actually been doing good and so far staying healthy, knock on wood. Last, man, I really, my mom is an Ohio State alum. I've really been pulling for Justin Fields. It's not him this year. Not saying that he can't be a good pro. He is a one-read quarterback, and he is in love with Darrell Mooney. Sorry, you A-Rob owners. If there's a bright spot and someone you need to start as a flex, I think Mooney can maybe provide you some flex upside because the one-read quarterback tends to favor Mooney over A-Rob, and that's just what it is. Flojo, this week we gave you the dreaded AFC South. Talk to us.
Man, do I have to really?
Yeah.
Tennessee gonna get smashed. I know Piggy's talking about D-Hen. Look, I would be all over, and even after this week, AJ Brown's a buy low, right? He's gonna be shadowed by Tre'Davious, right? My man locked up Tyreek last week. He's a real deal player, bro, right? Locked down, cuffed up. I'm not too high on him this week. But weapons back. When is Tanny going to show up, bro? When is he going to actually do something, right? You got your weapons. Do some, bro. All I see is you taking sacks every single week, getting lit up, right? So we'll see what happens. AJ Brown, we'll talk about him a little bit later. Indy, man, JT, right? Everyone flashing in that game. Carson Wentz back from the dead. Halloween, bro. Where did Carson Wentz come back from? You know what I'm saying? My man had 400 and a couple biscuits. Like, what? So some people are starting him again. Look, man, I still don't have faith in the dude. Pittman's nice. You got T.Y. Hilton coming back. T.Y. Houston, he's the Texans killer, right? So
True.
We'll see what happens. But you got to be feeling good about JT, man. He looked super nice last week. He's still, Marlon Mack, they're trying to showcase him to maybe trade him to the Chiefs, but don't take the guy out, bro. Bring in Naheem Hines, create a couple splash plays, but JT should literally see 80% of the snap share. I don't know why he doesn't. We talked about Houston, Davis Mills, Piggy's boy Brandon Cooks been a little quiet. I look for him to kind of get back on track. I think this is more like a Cooks game because what else do they got? People are feeling Mark Ingram. I just don't know how I feel about any of those pieces except Cooks and that dude that flashed this last week, right? That one rookie cat. I forgot what his name. I think he's number 15 though. So he's a wire ad. We'll see what happens, but it's cookie for me. And then the Jags against the Dolphins in London town. Look at Trevor Lawrence has been playing pretty good. Guess what? J-Rob. Where's Marvin been, bro? Where's Marvin Jones been? Where you been, dog? I've been trying to get you in my lineup, but I can't do it. So we'll see if this is the week Trevor Lawrence is vulture and mad rushing touchdowns. Throw the rock, bro. Stop throwing it to your tight ends. Get Marv involved. Get Visca involved. Let J-Rob eat. And they can make light work of that weak Miami team. You feel me?
Hey, you got promoted. You got promoted. Take care of the NFC South, Piggy. Do what you do.
Man.
All right, man.
I don't know how I made that look decent. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, check it out, man. So we're going to start with the Saints. Jameis Winston, he had a nice game, right? And then Kamara got in it. Look, Jameis this week, I mean, we don't know what it is week to week. So, let's just sit on that. Kamara should do what he does. But look, MT, the return is coming very, very soon, y'all. But Marcus Callaway, I know they're on bye, but Marcus Callaway is someone you wanted to pick up on your waiver wire, and he still might be out there. Someone that I would definitely put there because when MT comes back, he's going to be the wide receiver too. People ain't really going to pay attention to him like that. MT's going to get all that, attention. So definitely Marcus Callaway, put that in your lineup later down the road. I think he's going to be a nice little pickup. Moving forward, though, let's go with who's the team there? Oh, yeah, the Buccaneers. They just had a game, played very well. Lenny Fournette, another guy I told you guys to go ahead and start, did his thing, bro. Got 2 touchdowns. You feel me? It hurt Tom Brady a little bit. He only got 2 touchdowns, just shy of 300 yards. But Tom Brady looking like the MVP candidate for me. He's going to drop them 50 that I predicted. And look, man, you guys talk about ROI and all that. Antonio freaking Brown. I don't own Mike Evans. I don't own Chris Godwin in none of my leagues, but I own Antonio Brown because I thought he was going to be there. And I looked at the stats. He's actually ahead of Godwin now in points, and he's 2 points behind Mike Evans. And this guy was drafted rounds later. But I'm going to stop there because I could call him about my boy. And look, so another one, baby. Who is the Bucks, the Saints, the Falcons, right? The Falcons are trying to, find their groove. Matt Ryan's been on fire, but where the hell is Ridley? Where is Ridley? Yo, put the milk cartons out. Let's go on a manhunt because we got to. But look, Kyle Pitts showed up. You were right, Flojo. I'll give you, your roses on that, your flowers on that, bro. Your daisies, whatever you want, bro. But
roses.
Pitts, he's gonna be back, bro. He's gonna do his thing. It was just a matter of time, and he hit. But Matt Ryan, man, he's playing really well. So I would think about this guy in, super flex leagues to definitely go ahead and start him and continue starting him if you have already. And then the very last team, who was the very last team? It was the Saints, the Bucks, the Falcons, and
Carolina Panthers.
Well, I forgot because Sam Darnold showed up again. The real Sam Darnold. Could you please stand up? Yeah, he stood up, and it was pretty bad, y'all. So you guys are saying CMC did not practice today. This being Thursday night that we're recording this, so Saturday things might change. But Chuba, if he's definitely going to be the play, the starter, that's the guy. You got to put Chuba in your lineup. Do not sit Chuba with this nice little matchup that's coming up. DJ Moore, he didn't do what he usually does because Sam Darnold sucked last week. But DJ Moore is going to bounce back. Definitely have him in your lineup because he's one of the best receivers in the game, and I believe he's a top 10 receiver in fantasy at the moment. And who else can we talk about? Their Panthers defense is good, y'all. But just hold on to them. Don't let go of them just because they had a game that they let the Eagles come back. They're still that D to own. And that's all about that, bro.
Man, that wraps up segment number 3. Once again, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It means more than you guys realize. Shout out to Warzone Sports Network for giving us this platform. Let's wrap it up, gentlemen. Segment number 4. Buy high, sell low. Who you guys got? Who you guys feeling? What's the temperature check right now? We played 5 weeks of fantasy football. We kind of know who's who and who's not who. Get in there, Flojo. Who you got?
Yo, real quick off the top, right? Piggy already mentioned it. We're doing this Thursday, right after Thursday Night Football. So here's the deal. What I saw, okay? Jalen Hurts, all right? Tapes out, bro. My man is not a thrower, right? He cannot deliver the ball. All he's looking to do is run. You put a spy on this cat, you keep him contained in the pocket, similar to how people were defending Lamar Jackson early in the career, right? To me, what I saw is it's so easy to defend this dude. Make him throw the rock, contain him as a pass rush, have a spy, and force him to beat you with his arm because he cannot. He ain't a thrower, bro. He's an RB, right? Salvaging week after week in garbage time. That's not going to last, homie. That's not what to me, that's not sustainability. Okay. You cannot do that. You cannot rush. Maybe he'll get you 40 or 50 on the run, but you're not going to continue to rush for 2 touchdowns a game, bro. You're not going to save your weeks every time in the fourth quarter when your team is garbage and you continue to lose games. Okay. Something's got to give. I'm selling the bag because I think you can get a nice return. Most people still have faith in him. I am selling your boy, Jalen Hurts.
Quarterback, Piggy, buy or sell? Who you got?
You want a quarterback? Man, let me give you a receiver because I'm going to flip it, bro.
Hey, go ahead. Do a receiver then.
I'm going to do a receiver, bro. That's going to be my guy, Jalen Waddle. Look, man, the guy getting targets. You're getting targets. But look, with Tua back, bro, it's going to be a whole different offense. I'm telling you, he's going to get a lot of targets. I mean, they only played 1 game together, and guess what? He had a touchdown. He had like 7+ targets. Jalen Waddle is an explosive player that has not been used correctly, but Tua knows how to get him the ball because the chemistry is outrageous. I told you guys before, 135 quarterback rating or whatever it is when he goes and targets a dude, and he showed it week 1. So it's from college to the pros. It's happening. He's playing the Jaguars. You guys are going to see, and he's playing Atlanta. He's going to play the Buffalo Bills pretty soon, and then it's going to be the Jets. I mean, there's going to be matchups that Jalen Waddle is going to be beasting. Do not fall asleep at the wheel because Jacoby Brissett was the quarterback, and he was goofy. Now, let me throw another one real quick because it's Myles Gaskin. I know he's like a forgotten dude, and he should have never even balled out versus the Bucs, so kind of spoiled it. But he is coming back, guys. He's going to come back. I'm telling you, this offense is going to be different. And I know Flojo got that little face, but guess what? It doesn't cost you anything, guys. Getting Gaskin and Waddle right now doesn't cost much at all. So I said go after him, and even Ridley, and I'll throw it and end it there.
I like it. Anyone you got for us, Flojo? Any positions?
So, yeah. So as far as, an RB is concerned, right, it's tough, man. Like, people are going to be like, now the asking price for Gaskin doesn't go up, right? But I think right now, Darrell Henderson is a really, really nice buy low, right? He's kind of flying under the radar. Everyone's mesmerized by Kupp, Stafford. Bobby Treese came out of the woodworks. Higbee's doing work. Henderson has been doing solid, bro. Like, he's been legit. But I do believe he can flirt with that back-end RB1 status, man, because he's in that prolific offense and they are giving him the rock. He is seeing 90% of a snap share, right? So Hendo's a nice buy low. You're going to have to pay up for him. But I think Hendo's a really, really nice buy low because unlike a J-Rob or a Swift, you're not getting those, right? But you can maybe slide under the radar and scoop a Darrell Henderson. And I do believe he's going to finish just right around where those dudes are. So I like Hendo as a buy low. Receiver, right? I've been talking about it. Diggs, honorable mention, A.J. Brown. After this week, he's going to get locked up. People are going to lose faith. Can he stay healthy? Knees banged up, hamstring. My man's got no production. Tannehill's garbage, right? My man is still seeing about 8 to 9 targets a game. He's dropping a lot of passes too. That's not really him, right? Slow start last year. We saw what happened. He finished in the top 10. So I do think A.J. Brown is a really, really nice one, especially after this week. So I'm hoping it doesn't get too nice. He doesn't get too nice with it because Tre'Davious will lock him up. But A.J. Brown's that dude, bro. He's got mad talent. He's an alpha, and he already put in work, and people already know what he can do. So just off the top real quick, there's an RB and a receiver for me. You got a tight end, Piggy?
A tight end? Man, when it comes to tight end, look, Logan Thomas is going to come back. I know he's injured right now, but his value is going to be plummeted. Some guy might be like, I don't got space, for that if you don't have an IR spot. And even if you do, you might want to trade him or trade for him. So Logan Thomas is someone that I definitely want to go get. And we don't know if Fitzpatrick's going to get the ball back. If he does get the ball back, that's a good thing. If not, Heineke is just as good of a quarterback, man, because he's been putting 20 plus, just practically every week. So he's been very consistent. Logan Thomas is my guy, but I know originally Seven asked me about a quarterback. When I started thinking about quarterbacks and the guys that are not performing, like Tannehill's one, but Tannehill's going to be the waiver wire, like I said last week. Aaron Rodgers has not, he had a good game, but he's not been in the top 10, top 12, top 13. I think someone might get tired and might want to trade them. So injured players, especially injured stars from the Russell Wilsons, even though it's a little more far out, David Montgomery, those are the guys that I am targeting because somebody might be like, hey, yo, I need someone right now. And I'll take advantage. If you draft it and you have depth, definitely go make those trades.
Piggy, in the Breaking the Bank League, let me get Monty.
That's not happening though. First place.
Hey, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is Fantasy Football Bootcamp presented to you by Warzone Sports Network. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're in the Oxnard area, go see my people at Playa Soul Kitchen. I'm gonna keep plugging them. You guys got anyone you guys want to shout out? Anyone you want to diss? Anything? Any curses y'all want to talk about?
Yo, so here's something interesting. Me and Piggy are playing against each other in a league finally, right? Just got it started off proper. My boy Brady didn't do too much for me, but I'll take it. It's gonna be a nice matchup. But we might see, bro. We might be watching the games live too. So if anything goes down, I'll make sure someone hits that live record button in case me and Piggy might have to do a little something, in person. You feel me?
Yeah, it's an easy dub. I forgot. Anyways, I'm in first place in that league as well, and breaking the bank. But anyways, yo, Mike, it's 2 more weeks, baby. It's 2 more weeks. I'm counting. I'm in the gym every
trilogy. The
every
trilogy.
day. It's gonna be the trilogy, just like that Wilder fight, man. But this is Tyson freaking Fury over here, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Come up, try me, bro. Speed, got you. Physicality, got you. Dog mentality, got you, bro. And I got my quarterback on this side. I always get mixed with this side, but that side.
Hey, where you want it, Piggy? Let me know where you want it, bro. You want it back shoulder? Right, you want it over the top? Where you want it?
First play is going to be stop and go. That's the first play, Mike, and you're not going to stop it. That's it.
Hey, but now just don't even stop, bro. Just smoke them. I got you.
Nice. Well, once again, man, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is the Fantasy Football Bootcamp presented to you by Warzone Sports Network. I'm 7 o'clock. These are my brothers, Fancy Flojo and Kevin Piggy Bank Picks. Take care. Good night. See you guys next week. Peace.
Dodgers.